It's something very simple. Just a quiet promise. Between you and me.
This kid's cult is finally collapsing. Now, Billy, who is the BMO clone, who's been slipping in QR codes and very bizarre warnings into every one of his videos, has finally hit a wall, and now everything is collapsing. If you don't know who this right here is Billy. On the surface, he's just another BMO clone kids channel, but over the last few weeks, he's been leaving QR codes, binary messages, and strange warnings hidden inside of his videos. I did a video covering this, so if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you watch it because it is seriously disturbing. Well, another YouTuber who covered this topic was Snipe Snap, and Billy actually left a comment on Snipe Snap's video. This right here is what the comment actually reads. Basically, there's three main points in this comment right here. Number one is that the hidden messages in this guy's Billy videos are just glitches, right? You know, there's actually no hidden messages inside of the videos. They're just random video glitches, right? Number two is that there's actually no attempt to recruit anyone into a cult. And number three is that Billy was never meant for kids in the first place. So I say today we take these claims here one at a time, because there is a whole lot wrong with this comment right here. First of all, right, let's start with the claim that the hidden messages were just glitches in the videos. Well, I say we take a deeper look into that. Firstly, right, Billy, how are there no hidden messages in your videos when your only long form video, which is called Meet Billy, Are You Ready for the Adventure? There's about a minute in this video of just this creepy, glitchy framing with some demon-like character saying a whole bunch of weird, disturbing stuff. Talking about like, get off YouTube Shorts, like you shouldn't be on YouTube Shorts, and just like really creepy stuff like that. I don't know about you, but just that video right there should be enough to say that, you know, these hidden messages are not just glitches. There's nothing glitchy about that. That was absolutely intentional. Now let's move on here. Then there's your community tab post, where you have an entire block of binary code down here, basically just like a bunch of O's and zeros. I don't really think that that's a visual glitch right there, because when you translate this right here, it literally says, Mike, your soul belongs to me. Like, bro, who is Mike and why exactly are you taking his soul? And if you don't believe me, all of the comments under this community tab post are saying the exact same thing. That is exactly what this binary code is saying here. There's absolutely no way that that isn't deliberate. Whoever made the Billy channel has absolutely put that in deliberately. And next, if you actually look at the QR codes in the video we covered last time, which is called Grab a Shovel and Dig with Billy, it actually takes you to a picture of a kid's drawing, which by the way, right, also partially debunks your third claim, which we'll get to a little bit later, which is this guy saying that Billy isn't meant for kids, as if the entire channel's design isn't already enough to scream kids channel, right? This picture right here is a kid's drawing. Like, bro, is that not just a little bit weird? And if that wasn't enough right there, then in your video, Wash Your Hands with Billy, there's a QR code in that video that directly leads to a document on spirit releasement and psychic attack. Like, bro, what kind of message are we supposed to be sending here, Billy? For someone who claims that there aren't any messages in your videos, you sure as hell have a lot of like weird links floating around, a lot of weird assets going along in your videos, and a whole bunch of weird binary code. There's absolutely no way that I can believe that those are just weird visual glitches and they weren't actually meant to be in the videos. Of course they were meant to be in the videos, Billy. There's a reason you did it. So there's the first point debunked. Now let's go on to the cult recruitment point, that there has been no attempt to recruit anyone into a cult. Well, let's start with this video right here. In one of Billy's own videos right here, there's a translation of a hidden message, right, that literally says, you are now my son. I mean, I don't know about you, right, that does not seem like a glitch to me. That seems like cult-like language. And again, I know a lot of people in my last video were saying that this whole thing is an ARG, right? That's fine, and I totally understand that. But the thing is, right, and we'll get more into this in the third point about Billy's channel not being meant for kids, there are still a whole lot of kids that get shown this channel simply because of how the Billy channel is set up. The kid-like profile picture, all the childlike thumbnails, just the way that the videos are made. A lot of kids are going to be watching this channel right here. And to have all these weird messages in the videos is just a little bit strange in my opinion. And now we move on to another case, where there is a direct warning telling viewers to not watch the video because of the quote influence that he has. If this isn't about pulling people deeper into this weird channel right here, why would you frame it like a dangerous secret then? So look, do I actually think that Billy is trying to recruit kids into a cult? No, I don't really think that. I think that this is probably some weird practical joke, right? Some guy who saw the BMO channel and just how absolutely terrifying and weird the AI is, and just made a clone copy which is probably just even worse than BMO. But still, the fact that this is basically fronted like a kid's channel is just a little bit strange to me. And now we move on to the third part of this, which is apparently that Billy is not meant for kids, and that the channel was never meant for kids in the first place. He literally says here, Billy wants you to know that Billy was never meant or made for kids. But then you scroll down right and you see him replying on his community tab posts directly to children's fan art of him. And some of it even has weird creepy undertones that match the hidden messages that we've already found on the Billy channel. And let's be real, right? You don't make a bright sing-songy like hand washing video unless you're aiming your videos at a younger audience. There's just no way that this is meant for adults right here. And this is a point that we've had to go through with so many people that I talk about on this Glider Guide channel, specifically people like Shappy Sway, which is that just because you say maybe in your bio or your community tab post or your about section that your videos aren't meant for kids, the fact that your videos and especially your YouTube shorts start off as looking like they're meant to be kids content makes it so whenever kids scroll through their shorts feed and see your videos, they stick around and keep watching because they think that the video is meant for them, and then lo and behold, it turns out to be all creepy and weird. That's the problem here, is that when you front your channel to look like a kid's channel, it kinda doesn't matter whether you say in your about section that your videos aren't meant for kids, because kids are still going to be watching regardless. And I'll show you an example of exactly what I'm talking about here. The first 10 seconds of this hand washing video is literally this right here.
Sink, give it a twirl, sparkle up hands, every boy and girl, say bye-bye to dirt and grime, clean hands party every time.
I mean, bro, you cannot tell me that that clip right there, which is the first 10 seconds of Billy's hand washing video, wouldn't attract a kid audience. You just cannot say that it won't do that. And look, ever since all of this happened about 2 weeks ago, Billy has basically gone completely silent. If we look at Billy's channel right here, the last upload was literally around 2 weeks ago. It's been over 2 weeks without an upload, and the last thing that this guy posted, which is so weird to me, is a teaser for a so-called family video that he's making. Here it says, Billy's first episode coming soon. Hello there, friends. And then it shows the thumbnail of like a Billy, the importance of a family post right here, episode 1. And the thing is, right, this was obviously made 2 weeks ago, but if you go to the Billy channel, there is no episode about this. So I don't really know if the video just didn't get made. I don't know if Billy's actually quit his channel now. This video has basically never come out. And look, whether this all right here was some kind of joke or even something more serious, I think the bottom line is right now is that it looks like the cult of Billy has finally collapsed. So maybe this is the end of the cult of Billy, right? Or maybe this is just a dormant phase. Because if there's one thing we've learned here right now, BMO clones and AI channels like this never kind of really disappear, it seems like. Because to be honest with you, I think I've found the next one. There's this guy right here that makes really weird Roblox videos. And honestly, this one makes Billy look like child's play. Trust me, bro, you are not ready for what's coming with this. If you want to see that video about this Forsaken Roblox channel, and you want to see it early and uncensored, the link will be in the description and the pinned comment, where I will be uploading the video first for everyone over there, completely for free. Anyways, I'm so done with this whole Billy cult. Click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe.